Music has always been a big part of Steve Moore's life. So when he first headed for college at 18, his mind was more on his band than his studies.
I wasn't excited about studying. And I think the primary problem is that I just wasn't mature enough to take this seriously. So I wanted to be in a band, I wanted to have fun, and that's what I did. And I dropped out of school. Years later, when I have my family and when I'm trying to get a science career going, I recognize that I really need a degree. And University of Maryland, University College was there for me.
Armed with a degree and a knack for science and technology, his professional career at Georgetown University flourished.
Today, I am the Director of Advanced Research Computing, and we provide computational resources for scientists that require a lot of analysis. I've been there almost 33 years. But I can tell you that the only way I could have gotten this position was to have a solid degree, and I got that at UMUC.
UMUC also gave Steve a chance to develop his talent for writing. Having published articles about Washington performers, he wanted to take his writing to the next level.
I was taking courses here at UMUC. I actually had a dream that I wrote this book. And the book was a history of all the entertainers who grew up in Washington. And I began writing to these people saying, I want to write this book. And Helen Hayes, the famous legendary actress, wrote a letter back to me saying, this is a great thing to do, you have my blessings, and let me try to help you. And that became a book that I co-authored with Don Murphy. I learned many things. The biggest thing I learned about myself is that I was capable of doing a very complex thing that took a long time to finish. And when I finished the Helen Hayes book, I really believed that if I can do that, I can pretty much do anything I want to do.
And what Steve decided to do was write another book, From Rock to Jock, about another Washingtonian, Johnny Holiday, performer and voice of the Maryland Terrapins.
It combined music, which I'm interested in, and his sports history with the University of Maryland and others. I think the best thing about that book is I got to interview almost everybody that Johnny has worked with or known. And this includes not only Coach Williams, but it includes people like Grace Slick and a lot of people that I got to talk to, some older sports people, and it was very interesting. I think I did about 100 interviews.
The collaboration was so successful that the duo published a second book, Hoop Tales, Maryland Terrapins Men's Basketball.
I think that the degree has allowed me to show that I've taken courses, but the real value is that you get an education and that you can understand how to do things, and you're more fulfilled as a person because you are educated. That's really the value of it.